You are welcome to this class and thank you for joining us. Here we want to find the value of x and y in these two equations. X squared minus y equals to 73 and y squared minus x equals to 73. Now here it is important to know that x is not equals to y. Then let's label this as equation 1 and this as equation 2. So the first thing here is that we want to subtract equation 2 from 1. So we say equation 1 minus equation 2. And that means we write equation 1 first. We say x squared minus y, then minus equation 2, y squared minus x, then equals to 73 minus 73, which is equals to 0. So from here, we can solve this, and we open this bracket with minus. So we have x squared minus y squared, then plus x here. Minus this minus become plus, then equals to 0. Now we bring the one with square together. Let's take the one with square together, and we have x squared minus y squared, and we have plus x minus y, which is equals to 0. And from there, we have this identity to be difference of two squares. That is, we can write it as x plus y multiplied by x minus y, then plus x minus y equals to 0. Now we can see from here that x minus y common. So when we take x minus y out, then it remains x plus y, then plus 1 here, which is equals to 0. Now, the two possible cases here, we have x minus y equals to 0, and also we have x plus y plus 1 equals to 0. Here we have x equals to y, and we establish that here s will not be equals to y. So from the other side here we have x plus y now will be equals to minus 1. So x plus y equals to minus 1. Let's label this as equation 3 from here. And as well, let us add equation 1 and 2. So we have equation 1 now plus equation 2. So the addition of that, we are going to have equation 1, that's x squared minus y on the left hand side, then plus the left hand side of equation 2, we have y squared minus x, then equals to, we have 73 plus 73 on the right hand side. That is the addition of the two equations now. Then here, since it's addition, it won't affect the bracket. We can just bring the power of 2 together. We have x squared here plus y squared. Then we have minus x minus y, which is equals to 146 when we add this side together. Then from there we can take minus x to that side become plus. Also minus y become plus. So we now have x squared plus y squared equals to 146 plus x plus y. And from there we have x plus y from equation 3 to be minus 1. So instead of writing this x plus y, we can easily write minus 1. And we then have x squared plus y squared. We give us 146, then plus minus 1, still minus 1. Then that will be x squared plus y squared will be equals to 145. So let's call this as well equation 4. Then from equation 3, let's see from the equation 3 we have, from equation 3, we have x plus y is equals to minus 1. Then we can square both sides from here, so that when we square this side, we have everything square, and we square minus 1, we have this one square. Then the expansion of the left hand side, when we expand this, we have x squared plus 2 times x times y, that's plus 2xy, then plus y squared, will then give us minus 1 square is still 1. Then we can bring the square together from here, and we have x squared plus y squared plus 2xy equals to 1. And from equation 4, we have that x squared plus y squared is equals to 145. So we have from equation 4 that x squared plus y squared is 145. So when we bring that there, so instead of writing x squared plus y squared, we can write 145 here. So we have 145 now plus 2xy equals to 1. And we can take 145 to this side, become minus. So that means 2xy equals to 1 minus 145. That will give us minus 144. And we can divide both sides by 2. That means xy, when we divide both sides by 2, will now be equals to minus 72. That's minus 145 divided by 2. So from here, we can use this identity that we have, that is x minus y all square. We can write it as x plus y all squared, then minus 4xy. So when we make use of this identity from here, then remember that we got xy to be minus 72. So we can, let's note it down, that is xy equals to minus 72. And we know that from equation 3 as well, we have x plus y equals to minus 1. So now when we use this from here, that is, we have x plus y to be minus 1. So that means our x minus y all squared can now be written again as, so we can write this again as minus 1 squared, that's x plus y, then minus 4 times minus 72. And from there, this will give us 1, then is the plus 288. So that means x minus y all square equals to 1 plus 288. That will give us 289. That's x minus y all square. And for us to get x minus y from here, we can take the square root on both sides. Square root on this side will give us x minus y. Because square will cancel square root. And here we have plus or minus square root of 289. And here we have x minus y equals to plus or minus 17. Now, two cases are here now. Then we combine each of the case with equation 3. That is this particular equation 3. So when we look at the first case, that is x minus y equals to 17. Then together with equation 3, which is x plus y equals to minus 1. Now from here, we have another case, that's x minus y equals to minus 17. And x plus y equals to minus 1, equation 3 as well. Now, when we solve the first case, we can add these two equations together to eliminate y. So we then have 2x plus x, that's 2x. Y will have been eliminated. 17 minus 1, that will give us 16. We can divide both sides by 2, that is x will now be equal to 16 over 2, that's 8. So we got x equals to 8. And we can substitute x equals to 8 in this particular equation, which is equation 3. So x equals to 8, then y will now be equals to minus 1, then minus 8. When we carry 8 to that side, so y will now be equals to minus 9. So for this particular case here, we got x, y to be equals to 8, minus 9. So this is the solution here. Then we can get the other one here as well. We can also add these two equations together. That means we have x plus x, 2x. Y has been, eliminated. And we have minus 17 minus 1. That's minus 18. Divide both sides by 2. X will be equals to minus 9. And we can get the value of y as well. When we put s equals to minus 9 here, so carry minus 9 to this side become plus. That means y will now be equals to minus 1 plus 9. So which is y equals to 8. So the second set of solution we have xy equals to x minus 9 then comma 8. And here we have come to the end of the class. We got these two sets of solution. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more of our videos. See you in the next class and bye for now.